Welcome to the HRSimplified Partner Setup and Partner Menu. What you're seeing now is HRSimplified with me being logged in as a partner account. It looks like the normal HRSimplified, except it does not have a dashboard because the partner account that you're using is not an employee, and for that reason won't be able to display a dashboard. What you do see on the side, left-hand side, is the menu structure. You'll see there's a HR administration, and then there's an HR Sim administration. This second menu option has got an additional menu called organization. If you go to that menu, that is where the partner will change between companies. Based on the system, you can switch between different companies or clients of yours. You will start the system off with nothing in this list, and you will go and create your first customer. So a customer contacts the partner. The partner says, well, this customer is interested in HRSimplified, I'll sign them up. You would then open up the screen. You would put in the partner company customer name. You'd add the business registration number of that company, whatever that might be. Let's put some dummy data in there. You would say it's a South African Rand company or one of the other currencies. They will have an email address that's associated with them, so let's just pick one of those. And they might have 120 employees. Now we have opportunity to choose the different packages that they might be interested in. These would be modules. So the HR management is the basic product. Time and attendance can be added, asset management, talent management, and COVID. So in this case, we will just add time and attendance for that client, and we can say save. This creates a new company in the system, and you are now able to transact as that company. So basically what that means is you can actually go to that company, you can click on action, and you can choose manage. You can say, would you like to manage this company? You say yes. That switches the dashboard over, or the system over, to their account. So if we go to HR administration, we go to all employees, we actually see their employees. Now in this case, we just created the company, there are no employees. So you can start by creating the first employee. You've got two choices, either the normal full employee creation. If you click on there, you'll see that there's quite a few tabs that need to be filled in, and quite a few of these things are required fields. So the alternative to that, rather than creating a big employee record, is to actually go and use a simple employee record, which just takes a name, the surname, date of birth, male, female. If it's a foreign national, change to passport. Tax reference numbers, job title, employee number, just a few fields that's actually required. You will notice one thing, and that is that the employee manager, because it's the first employee, there is no manager in the system yet. So when selecting this drop down, it says no data available. That is fine for the first employee. You can just leave it blank. The system knows to go and create that employee as a HR exec user. So you would then select, just leave that blank. You would then at the bottom say select, open up for the user account, add the email address, which will be the same one that you enter in here. So you can start by just completing that email address. And once you open this up, let me show you how that would work. Let's add an address there. If I go and say generate, it will then put my email address in there. And you would choose the HR executive role and then create. If that is done, the first employee is created. That employee will receive an email from HRSimplified on this email address with a password. And if they log in, they will then be the HR executive in this company. You can always change that role at a later stage, so don't worry about it too much. But this would be how you load the first employee on your customer's HRSimplified instance. And this would also be how they would then log in and then start adding additional employees to the system. So as we can see, this company still has no employees. If I go back to the HR administration, go to organizations, and I choose maybe this test company, and I say manage that company. It asks me if I want to switch. I say yes. If I go back to administration now, I will see that there are a few employees loaded on the system already. So I can now actually go and edit these employees, change their details. I now see the full employee record with all the different tabs, which I didn't see when I created the simple employee, but the system automatically upgrades the profile to a complex record once you've created the employee. So it's just a simple way to get them into the system very quickly. So that would be how you switch between different systems. You can also go and update the company details from here. what you filled in, what you do. If you didn't have anything, you can come and add it over here. And you can set up the entire system. So the idea here is that you can then switch between your companies. So if you had to go do something for a customer, you can go to HRSim administration, you can go to organization, pick the company that you would like, and you would switch that company, say yes, and you can then go run reports under each of these sections for a client. You can say leave, time and attendance, there's your reports. Whatever you need for that client, you can find there. You can edit their employees, you can run their reports. So it's very possible to manage that client as if you are in control of their system. And that is very simply how the product or the partner portal works.